Oh, yeah. Here he is. Oh, my God.
I mean, how about this?
Wow. This is
better than I thought it was going to be.
Wow.
We could rent this out for people's Valentine's Day dates.
I mean, this is a love booth.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, from the side, too, when you're not getting everything cut off by the cameras, it looks
Wow.
it's pretty good.
I feel like we're in, like one of the, have you been to Japan?
No.
They've got these really cool themed cafes in Japan. I've been to a cat cafe in Japan, Esther and Casey. So there's just a cafe with a bunch of cats everywhere. This feels like a very sort of love Japanese type of vibe. I love it. I feel like you need some Hello Kitty up there and you're good to go. This is amazing. I mean, now I'm curious, are we using the same lights as we did for the Christmas or is
No.
Different
lights? Those were colored for Christmas. These are Valentine's lights.
Wow.
Red, pink, white. Yeah, I mean, I got the hearts,
Wow. I love it. Well done.
We have to spruce it up because the posters this week
are a little clumsy.
They're lacking.
Well, we do have to say that the original poster was supposed to be.
Yeah, it was much better. Much better.
Yeah, Rafael
Bellator, again, just not doing much.
Mailing it in.
Mailing it in is it's an understatement.
Yeah. Wow, this is nice. What is the thing in back of your head over there next to the certificate?
Oh, you don't recognize this?
I don't. Well, there's a heart. Oh.
PFL Challenger Series?
Stop.
We got that on Friday, man. Come on. You didn't know that was coming up on Friday?
I guess February 18th. Yeah, that's right.
Week 1, baby. Light heavyweights going at it.
This guy, I mean, literally a year ago, you probably never heard of PFL. I mean, let's be honest. Now,
no comment.
And now I see you in the back, or I hear you in the back, like, I don't know what you guys were debating. Takedowns. Were you talking about Derek Lewis, Tai Tuivasa? What were you talking about?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Joe almost cashed the ticket on Derek Lewis.
I know. He told me. Poor guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, how was Arizona?
Yeah, it was amazing. It was a lot. I mean, I'm gonna need a couple days to recover from it.
I gotta say, I can't believe this is such a big thing, and I can't believe I never heard of it until you told me.
Yeah, I wish we could use the video on here. I wish we could show the people how insane that hole was. Nah, I mean, it was CBS.
Oh, I thought maybe you took it yourself.
Oh, no. Phone was kaput by the time.
Really?
Yeah. I guess I could have done a different one. We, like the first golfer came through, we had been waiting there for like 5 hours. So like,
what are you doing to pass the time?
Chilling.
How many people?
The stadium itself holds 20,000 people around the hole.
Come on, really?
Yeah,
20,000?
dude. I was shocked that it's like a football game, and like normally you always have to be quiet before the golfer hits. Like it's like encouraged that you like scream and heckle the golfer like while they swing and everything.
Have you ever been?
No, this is my first time at this one.
And
I've been to
why
a bunch
did
of
you
golf
go?
tournaments. It's just like a bucket list item. It's
Right.
it's like known as like being the craziest hole in golf. So
Was it worth it?
yes. Yeah, I got up at 4:30. You like stand outside the gates. I mean, there were thousands of people outside the gate before it started, and then like they just like release you like I don't even know how to describe it. Like just horses running through. It was crazy.
Is it first come, first serve?
Yeah, first come, first serve.
Wow.
And you have to sprint to the hole, and like it's way longer than people realize. So a bunch of people are like gassing out and dying.
Good
It's
thing
like
you're a
like
marathon
a solid
runner.
half mile. Oh yeah, I made it easy.
And is there
TST.
concession, or do you have to bring your own food?
I wish you could bring your own food. Not concessions, expensive concessions.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had a hot dog for breakfast at like 7:30 in the morning.
God. Well, I mean, you're on New York time, so what is that? 2 hours back?
Yeah, 9:30.
Yeah. And that one dude hit a hole in one.
Oh, it was insane. Insanity.
And by the way, I'm bearing the lead. You went to LFA on Friday.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't get to that first.
Yeah,
I mean, it was just a coincidence of all coincidences. I pick up, your other producer, TST, at his hotel, and he's like, yeah, there was a bunch of fighters walking around in here, and I didn't know what it was. And then I find out that LFA is happening in Phoenix on Friday night. And I was like, okay, well, we're going to have to go to that. I don't care how early we have to get up on Saturday. We are going to be attending LFA. So, we went to LFA 124, the Arizona Federal Theater. I actually got some pictures. It was a great show. Like it was.
Yeah? How many people?
Oh, man, I don't know. 1,500.
Okay.
Formiga
in the main event?
Yeah, man. Has a win over Davison Figueiredo.
Yeah,
I mean, it was pretty impressive. If we can go to the pictures here from the evening. I mean, you can take a picture. So here's where I sat. We'll start with that. I did the whole thing.
Nice.
Great view. Nice and centered up. Got a picture. drinking a drink brewed for those with a fighting spirit here. In
You
front
did?
Of the,
Oh,
there
wow.
we go. And look at this. I got the fist up, looking all intimidating.
Man.
And then I get a picture with the belt. They offered. Look at that.
Wait, what is this? Like a super fan thing that you did, or can anyone take this picture?
Anybody
pay
can
for
take
VIP
the picture.
ticket?
No, I mean they had the belt on a platter, asking you to come. I mean, look at that.
Anyone recognize you?
No.
Christian Eriksen?
No. Yeah, that would be more likely than.
What shirt are you wearing? I can't see. Champions?
Tostitos Fiesta Bowl, 1998. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a nice homage to Arizona. Since
Right. Wow, look at that shot. Okay, what else we got?
That's it. Those are all
Okay, that was it. All right.
No.
Did you stay for the whole card?
Whole card, dude, and I actually was impressed with the pacing of it, man. They were moving fight after fight. They
long did
moved
it take?
quickly. I mean, the main card probably took like an hour and 15 minutes.
Oh, wow. How many fights total?
5 or 6.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of really early stoppages, but then, 3 minutes, they were walking the next fighters out.
Wow.
Yeah, the pacing was really nice
And
for
did
it.
you go for the first fight?
No, not like the prelims.
Oh.
First fight I saw was Anho in the main card. He won with like a spinning back fist.
Wow.
Yeah, and so we kept it rolling from there.
Wait, is that your first MMA event?
First MMA event.
Oh, my God. Your first MMA event was LFA what? What was it?
124.
Wow.
That was crazy, man.
An event that will live in infamy.
Yeah, I was betting on these guys, and like I was in the crowd with their families.
Really?
So, like, yeah. I mean, there was one dude, Ahmad Hassanzada. It's a fighter from Afghanistan. I bet on him as an underdog, and I am almost positive the girlfriend of the guy who was facing James Wilson, was sitting right behind me.
Oh no!
She was just like, she was going all out for this James guy.
Man.
Yeah, so it was pretty sad because lost.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well done. So you did that.
Yeah.
You went to the golf on Saturday, and then you watched UFC. I would presume you watched 271, and you're wearing the T-shirt.
Oh, yeah. Is the end still? Yep. Yeah, we watched UFC 271. It was fantastic.
Did you go somewhere for it, or?
Nah, just stayed at the Airbnb, nice big TV.
Yeah. And then made it in time for the Super Bowl.
Made it in time for the Super Bowl, yeah.
What a weekend.
It was a jam-packed weekend.
So how did we do? 271.
We did good, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, we did good. We'll skip over the LFA results. We got like a quick little quarter units. We'll start with the UFC. We'll go to the big show. Said we need.
This is your time to shine. You do whatever.
We said we needed a big weekend.
Yeah.
Said we needed a big weekend, and that's exactly what we got. We'll start with the singles here. We sweep these up. Carlos Ulberg. I know New York Rake is upset that I cashed the Ulberg ticket.
I know. He's very anti-Ulberg for some weird reason.
I know. He's a hater, but he got it done. Jared Cannonier gets it done as well. So yeah, a nice little start with the singles, and then we move on to the parlays. Clean sweep of the parlays. We clean up good, except for the air fryer. We hit the 3 big ones, and then we come one short of the air fryer. Just like Joe, if Derek Lewis had got the knockout in that exchange,
damn,
I would have had a perfect night.
Wow.
Yep, Derek Lewis getting the KO away from having a perfect night. Yeah.
I mean, look, I think most people thought Derek was going to win that fight. That's the one.
I mean, unbelievable knockout. Crazy. Unbelievable knockout by Ty. So yeah, that brings us to the final recap. We finish up 6.73 units. I think that might be the biggest weekend we've had so far, which brings us up 4.2 units in 2022 and up over 16 units since we started doing this. Yeah. Back on track, man.
What'd you think of Izzy? That's your guy.
I thought it was great, man.
Well, a lot of people. Did you score it for him?
Yes, yeah.
I
got a little bit worried with like a recency bias at like nearing the end of the fight, but then like I rewatched it, and I mean like you had to be worried like if you were cheering for Whitaker that he was going to get finished. Like I was worried about the over 1.5 cashing for a second there, that Izzy might just finish him. I mean, he came out dominating, and then it started to get closer as the fight went on. But we talked about it like Whitaker with the takedowns, when he got his back, he really wasn't doing anything with it. I mean, Eugene Behrman said it as well. Like, I just don't think he did anything to warrant, like, big points coming for him from the judges. So, yeah, I think Izzy got it done.
The main thing that actually concerned me, not that I was rooting for one guy over the other, but, it's Texas. So you can never really... There were some funky ones, right? There were some funky...
I mean, not to go against Roxanne. I know she was just on the show. The split decision, like... I was sitting there because I had Casey O'Neill, and I was like, "Oh my God! Like, are they actually going to give this to Roxanne for a second?" And
that was weird. I wish, the reason I didn't even bring it up because, like, who cares? Ultimately, she didn't win the fight, and I think any sane person thinks that she didn't win the fight. I wish they didn't focus on that. I get why you focus on that on the broadcast, but as she was walking out, could we just like pause the judging commentary for a second and just sort of appreciate this moment. But yes, I mean, there's a bigger issue there because another guy scores a Feroxy and all of a sudden the wrong person wins.
Exactly.
You don't want that. So Texas is just a weird place. The weirdest part about Texas is like a lot of people just don't have a lot of experience there and they give them these opportunities to be on, these big cards. The weird one about the main event was Mike Beltran, I know he's a ref and judge, but historically he's more of a ref than a judge. He was a judge for the main event. And I didn't really agree with his scorecard either. But again, in the end, the right person won. So you're sort of playing with fire. But I thought Izzy was fine. I mean, I don't know. Was it is it the first fight that you're going to put on, your phone or computer or TV to show someone why you love Izzy? No. But Whitaker's really good and he's really tough.
Well, he's amazing. He's beyond Izzy. He's 11-0 as a middleweight.
Yeah.
The only person he loses to is Adesanya. I mean, I agree with you. It wasn't the most insane, compelling fight, but I mean, it was two just super high level guys going at it. I mean, I enjoyed it.
It's an interesting thing because Izzy now is 22-1. I wonder if he was 23-0 and never moved up, if people would be making a bigger, because now you'd be like, oh, he's a few away from, challenging Khabib's record, undefeated.
Yeah.
That one, and again,
one blemish, man. People love the O.
They don't regret it, and he dared to be great, but I wonder how people would view him if he was on this Monday 23-0 as opposed to 22-1. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, imagine if he had won the Jan fight.
That.
Yeah, double
that.
champ, 23-0. I mean, then you start talking about
Yeah.
He starts getting thrown in the GOAT conversation and everything.
Yeah, people are debating who's the biggest draw in the UFC now as far as the champions are concerned. And here's the thing. Usman, I think his pay-per-view, so the champions are Davison Figueiredo, Aljamain Sterling, Alex Volkanovski, Charles Oliveira, Usman, Adesanya, Glover Teixeira, and Francis. It's not let's just call it like it is. The UFC has had a bigger crop of draws as far as champions in the past, more fighters who are draws champions. This is not their strongest lineup in terms of draws who are champions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you had Jones and Connor and all this stuff. Female, of course.
Connor said something, speaking of McGregor, how Izzy is a performer, that he tweeted something out about that, one of the last true performers in the UFC. And I kind of agree with that. I like watching Izzy because he is a performer. He's always got a cool walkout. He's always doing something crazy, the rock, paper, scissors to start the fight, just things like that. I just love watching him fight. I mean, I think I would probably say he's the biggest draw.
Oh my God. I totally missed the rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, you did?
How he has the presence of mind in those moments to do those things.
He always has different things planned, when he's flipping through the book, writing down what Bruce Buffer's saying, when he does the arm, he's cocking the gun and everything. He's always got something up his sleeve.
Oh my God. Anyway, I was thinking about this over the weekend. So I think if you actually looked at the numbers that Usman has drawed as of late, or drawed or drawn? I feel like my brain isn't working today. Drawn, right? Drawn? Yes, drawn. Is it drawn or drawed? Drawn.
Drawn.
What the Anyway, Usman has benefited from the fact that he's had two amazing rivals, right? Amazing rivals who can sell fights. Colby Covington can sell a fight, right? He's had two fights against him. This guy named Jorge Masvidal, he could sell a fight. He's had two fights against him as well. He's had 4 heated fights as a champion, right? And so I think he's benefited from that. Izzy hasn't had that just yet. And that's not a knock on Whitaker, but Whitaker isn't that, Masvidal's a big star. Covington so I think Izzy's a bigger worldwide star than Kamaru Usman. I just think that if you look at the numbers, it won't reflect that because historically in this sport, it takes 2 to tango. You need that second guy, right? Just ask Jose Aldo, just ask Anderson Silva. Anderson got Chael, Aldo got Conor McGregor, and we could go down the list of other guys over the years. And so this debate over is he a draw, is he not a draw? Izzy's a draw. The top 3 guys in the sport, arguably as far as champions who are draws right now, are probably Usman, Izzy, and Francis. And I would say of those 3 worldwide, Izzy's the most well-known and liked. He just hasn't had that other guy. He hasn't had that other guy to elevate him. I don't know if Cannonier is that guy. I don't really know if
I don't know if Cannonier is that guy.
No, but I don't.
I don't really know who in the middleweight division.
That's the problem. That's what I was just gonna say.
Like Strickland could probably bring
Strickland's not that guy.
You don't think he could bring like crazy press conferences and like all his fans like backing him and everything? Like the press conferences could get pretty crazy between Izzy and Strickland.
Crazy or like cringe?
Yeah. I mean that's a good point.
I mean I'm trying. Let me see here the middleweight division. Whitaker, Vettori, Cannonier. I mean Vettori tried. God bless him.
Yeah.
Costa sort of tried.
Yeah.
Strickland. Okay. Now, why don't you say it? Don't be shy. You're sitting right there.
Oh, you thinking about Hamzat? Hamzat moving up to 185?
The dude said it right to your left.
Yeah. I mean, he said
EJ just said it.
Oh.
He just slacked me.
Oh. What did he say?
What, you can't use the mic?
What did he say? Hamzat or something?
Yeah, he said Hamzat. No, is that the guy?
I mean, if he moved up to 185, he gets a title shot against Izzy. Yes, it would sell crazy.
But I guess I don't even consider him that because he's not moving up to 185.
Yeah, he's at 170. He's got things to deal with. He's got
things to deal with. Like we're literally a year and a half away. Now, granted, that could be the guy, but I'm talking like right now in this quest to fight 3, 4, 5 times.
Like the partner to like really propel a fight into like this like stratosphere.
Darren Till.
Yeah, there you go. Darren Till can sell some fights. A lot of people hit big this weekend.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Sorry, I tend to go long. And
No. I like it. I like the discussion. I don't really have like friends that I can have these discussions with. This was actually like the hardest time I've had choosing a big hitter. I mean, we had some people like that really balled out. We'll start with the first one. Informal Cap 5981 on Reddit. I mean, this is just crazy. 6 legs plus 54,233 turns $20 into over 10 grand.
Holy smokes.
6 legs. Arlovsky, Bobby Green, Moicano by sub, Jared Cannonier's second round finish, Tuivasa by KO, Adesanya by unanimous decision.
Wow.
$20 into over 10 grand. I mean, that's just
nuts.
I mean,
now wait, did this guy send it to you or did he post it on Reddit?
Someone sent it to me on Twitter through Reddit. Yeah. So, if Informal Cap's watching, shout out to you, man. What a weekend. Next up.
Correct.
Our old man, Cody Saftik. CJ Saftik.
Come on. Wait a second. Did he send this to you or did you?
No. I threw it out there and he sent it to me, man. I gotta respect game, man. Me and Cody, water under the bridge, man. I mean, this guy. He goes 4,500 on a plus 347, 1,000 on a plus 529. Profits over $20,000. Gets even more on singles. I mean, this guy got a year's worth of rent in one fight night. I mean, he just.
Any Bellator plays there?
All right, let's go through some honorable mentions real quick. Ian Pompey. Shout out to him.
That's my guy.
Yeah, man. He's been killing it in 2022. He said if he hits an 8-leg parlay, I had to give him a shout out, so I gave him a shout out. He has been doing well.
8-leg?
Yeah. 8-leg plus 1,200.
Wow.
Yeah, man. I mean, he killed it. Ghostface. We see him a lot. 9-leg parlay plus 2,100 turns $25 into $550. And then the last one, Uncle Richie. So this guy went 13 for 13, had a plus 218,328 on the line going into the main event. He had Whitaker, so he made the wise choice, and he cashed out, turned $1 into 554.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah. Pretty crazy. So, yeah.
That's nuts.
Shout out to the big hitters. I mean, people are always cashing crazy tickets. It's always nice to see people winning.
Yeah.
And then DraftKings, man. I'm just really firing off the shout-outs here. We got the 150. We
150,
did well.
Huh?
Yeah, we did it, man. We got it pretty easily. And the DraftKing for this week, our man Biff 8888. He ends up cashing $200. beats 149 people.
How do you do it?
Unfortunately, he didn't have a picture. He had a picture of Khabib.
What?
Yeah, so there he is. Oh, look at that. Just for you. Just for you, we brought it back.
I want to see it. I want to see it again. It's like what is it? Arkanoid? Oh, this is amazing. How do you do that?
I mean, this is just.
Now, can I ask a question? Can I break the fourth wall?
Shout out to Biff 8888.
That's my favorite part.
Beat 149 other people to become the DraftKing this week.
Frank, can I ask you a question? When it hits the bottom of the screen like that, are you playing a sound to time it, or is it?
No, that was all pre-programmed by Connor.
How do you do that?
So there's this thing called a computer.
It's the magic, man. It's the magic of production. And then we did the exec league too.
Oh yeah,
25 people joined up. Our man K Dog 13K. He brings home $450. I believe we have a picture of him right here. Look at him. There he is.
What? That's you.
Yeah, me and him on the boat. Yeah, he also doesn't have a picture. It's a picture of his dog. I wish people would get pictures of themselves.
Come on.
Like, come on. We could really make this fun if you get pictures. So, here's me and him being execs on a boat. He wins $450.
Wait a second. That's on his picture, right?
That's his picture on DraftKings.
The dog. See, for me, that dog is like a black square because even with the glasses, my eyesight sucks. So I see what you did. Both of you are sitting there as executives, and that's amazing.
He's popping the champagne because he won $450. So, I mean,
that's not bad. $450.
Dude, this man's cleaning up. You can see how much people have won throughout the course of the league. This guy's gotten over $700. So shout out to K Dog, man. He's killing it.
K Dog, respect. And what did he? Well, who did he have?
Oh man, I should have written that down.
Okay, cool.
Should have taken the time to write that down.
So how many people made it to that? 25?
Yeah, 25. We might go bigger on the exec league, man. It filled up fast, and people were asking for open spots. But
what do you think? 50 for Masvidal?
We could do 50. Oh yeah. Let's go 50 for Masvidal, and we'll go full
200.
Yeah, we'll go big for March 5th.
Is that bad when I do that audio wise?
Nah, man, it's music to my ears.
All right. Well, I'm excited. You don't. We're kind of new to each other's lives, but this next interview could go sideways. I just want to let you know.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm still not sure if Booker likes me or not.
Booker T. Huffman?
Yes, Booker T. Huffman, the 5-time WCW champion. Basically, the backstory is early days of DC and Helwani. DC, when he retired, right after he retired, he said he wanted to do some wrestling. Booker T has a show called the Hall of Fame. I need to pull up where that it's on ESPN Radio in Houston. And
shout out to ESPN Radio Houston.
Yeah, 97.5.
Oh yeah, great station.
You know it?
I mean, I know all the affiliates.
I mean, you do. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, he said hey man, you want to go to Roman Reigns? You want to go to WrestleMania? You got to go through me. And so I was like, yo man, you ain't talking about my guy, and I'm just gonna sit here off to the side and let you, step to him. So you're gonna have to go through me. And then it got into a whole thing where at one point I was on the McAfee show and he called in, and then I called DC on my phone, and it was like a whole big kerfluffle or kerfuffle. I don't know what the word is. So anyway, people thought that was a work. It was not a work.
It was real.
I don't know if you guys know this. Did Joe tell me? Is he here? Because am I talking about him? And
he can't hear you yet. Have you guys cleared this up, or is this just?
This is the first time
you've
This
talked?
is the first time we talked.
Why did he agree to come on?
I've actually DM'd him, and he didn't respond.
Wow.
And,
all right.
Is he there?
Yeah, he's arrived. So we'll keep.
But here's the other thing that you need to know. Oh, should I not say anything? Here's the other thing. Everyone says legit the toughest guy in if there's one guy you don't want to cross, if there's one guy you don't want to see at Starbucks in the back, it's Booker T.
Yeah.
And so
Starbucks of all places, I love it.
McAfee, Peter Rosenberg, these guys were telling me yo man, Booker ain't playing.
Yeah, he's here.
He is here?
Oh yeah, he's ready to go.
Right now?
Oh yeah, he's here.
Okay.
I'll let you get to him.
All right, thanks, bud.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see if we survive. All right, well, that's the